It's week 9 of the NFL, and the question is, are you ready for some football? It's the Dolphins and the Browns, and it comes your way next on EA Sports.
We are in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. The folks here in Cleveland, even though all the down years, have never stopped supporting their hometown guys, and we got evidence of that a moment ago as the Browns made their entrance. They are ready to do battle with the Miami Dolphins. Hi again, everyone, with Brandon Gaudin alongside the one and only Charles Davis. And CD, lots of compelling storylines in a game like this. Let's take a look at some of the numbers for these two offenses.
And I'm glad you brought up the numbers because sometimes it's hard to quantify a team's performance solely by judging the numbers. But I think with these two teams, what you see is a pretty accurate representation of who they are.
First carry for Nick Chubb. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high power, you got to find a way to hold them under 20. Because to me, that's the magic number. 20 points scored gives yourself you give yourself your best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
Third and short yardage. Mayfield swings this out for Hunt. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A good play there as the Browns strike for 16 and a first down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. And he's across midfield and into Miami territory. The tackle made by K.J. Wright. Second down and 7. Mayfield off the play fake. And his throw here's incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
On third down, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And this is caught. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Baker Mayfield only 6'1", but he can certainly sling it, and we saw evidence of that right there. Hunt. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Kareem Hunt, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Extra point good by Hopkins. And it's now a 7-0 game. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Here comes Jalen Waddle from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23. Tagovailoa and the Dolphins come up 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now a play fake. Here's Tagovailoa. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down.
I think that's how this defense is going to need to play these tight ends. They got to get right up on them and stay physical. And that paid off on that play, helping force that incompletion.
Now the former Washington Husky. Here's Myles Gaskin. And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. On the handoff, it's Gaskin. And Gaskin, I don't think he got there. No, they're going to mark him short. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. Hunter Sterling Hoffrichter out now on 4th down. The dangerous Jarvis Landry back for Miami. It's taken to the 26. Call it an even 40-yard punt, 7 though on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go.
4-4 their record through 8 games on the season. Would you say that this team has overperformed, underperformed, or are they kind of right where you thought that they would be?
Do you mind if I say yes, yes, and yes? Because ultimately to me, 4-4 is about where they should be, because we've seen weeks where they've been really, really good. They've looked terrific. Other weeks where we wondered just how good is this team. They want to be consistent in their play, not consistently inconsistent, which is what they've been thus far.
His second catch, and this one not nearly as electrifying as his first. And it'll bring up 3rd down now. Mayfield to throw it. Now Mayfield lost the football. Offensively lucky they're able to keep the football, but now 4th down, so they'll have to boot it away.
I do think, though, they're going to look at this as a positive. 1, they recovered the fumble, so they retained possession. But 2, being able to punt it changes field position for them. Imagine if that turnover takes place there. Now your defense has to go out to the field and try and hold. Instead, they get a little breathing room.
Tua and the Dolphins now with a 1st and 10
at their own 37. From the gun, it's Tua. Going deep here for Parker. And it's intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. And the Browns will take over here at their own 14-yard line. There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb. And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's 2nd down.
Well, you don't turn your nose up at a gain of 4, do you? They'll take that on 1st down. Playbook's got to be pretty well open on 2nd and 6.
To throw on 2nd and 6, Mayfield.
And there's the former Dolphin, Jarvis Landry.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets this football out shy of the 30 to the 29. On 1st down, they'll run with Chubb. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. They go play action. Mayfield. Man open. That's Kiki QT complete. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 44-yard line. A really nice gain of 25 yards. They'll go left side on the ground with Chubb. And he's going to get stopped up quickly. Give him a yard down to the 43. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Chubb will get the call running left. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Working out of the gun, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. And did he get the feet down? No, they'll say he did not. It's incomplete. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez as he'll punt it away for the 2nd time. A chance for Waddle on the return. A nice punt, but a good run back as well, 13 yards. And it'll be Dolphin football. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. 3-5 is where they sit on the year. A very uneven start. It's certainly not an ideal position to be in at the halfway point of the season. CD, do you see an avenue where they can still be a playoff team, or is that ship sailed?
But since you took me to the nautical side, I'm going to try and keep up here, because to me, this ship is about ready to pull out of port. These next couple of games are absolute must-wins for them. Now, if they can win a couple, get to 5-5, maybe they start believing in themselves. But a loss here, that would move them to 3-6. And if that's the case, well, that boat is going to head out to the harbor with them still on the dock.
So that changes things a bit. Here's a 1st and 10 all the way down at the 35. They run on 1st down as they get about 3. 2nd and 7 forthcoming.
The rushing numbers for Gaskin last week.
25 carries, 112 yards, and a touchdown.
And the way they ran the ball in last week's game has to be satisfying to their entire staff because they're seeing not just a back gain big yardage, but they're seeing an offensive line really in sync.
The 25-yard line is what they need here. This is third down. Now Tua. And throw right side complete to Parker. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. First foray into the red zone for Miami. 1st and 10 right at the 20.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. Tagovailoa working out of the gun. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to get it back here just past the 35.
No, to me it's pretty simple, and it's fairly obvious, isn't it? He's got to start making better decisions with the ball.
That's now 2 interceptions in the first quarter. After interception number 1, there was a long talk on the sideline. And now he's made another mistake.
Yeah, he's just been kind of laying these passes out there. He's kind of been floating them a little bit. He's got to be more decisive in his reads and definitely more decisive in throwing the ball. Rifle it in there every now and then.
On to the second from Cleveland. It's the Browns in control of the football. After 1, 7-0 on EA Sports. Mayfield's throw hauled in by QT here. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down. A give. This is Chubb. And give him 6 yards here as he's stopped near the 35 at the 34. 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
Handoff comes to Chubb. And he'll go down at the 28. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down.
I certainly know that I, for one, would not like to be on the other end of a tackle when this guy's coming at you full speed from his strong safety spot. Boy, that was a nice play.
Fighting his way through contact. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Cleveland.
I think you'd have to say Nick Chubb, pound for pound, one of the most powerful runners in the NFL. He proved it there.
And as a former defender, I can tell you with certainty, those are the ones that have you losing sleep at night. I would not like to be in that film room on Tuesday going over that one. Just a pretty poor effort defensively, and it leads to a big play.
Taken in at the 3. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And 2 interceptions already here in this first half. That's got to affect him a little bit, right? He's got to be thinking about it.
He's got to be thinking about it, but most of the good ones, they find a way to put it aside. They're not happy about it by any stretch of the imagination. They find a way to put it aside and continue to play their game.
Can he put it aside? Let's find out. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 12 yards there, and the Dolphins have a first down. Going to the air, Tagovailoa. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 11 more yards that go around, a first down as well. They'll run now with Gaskin. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 41 yards now on the ground on just 7 carries. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. This is Gaskin on the carry. And he'll snag about 5 yards down to the 32.
That's a really nice, tough run inside, and they gained 5 yards on it. And to be frank about it, most offenses don't expect to get 5 yards on a play call like that. So when they do, they go back to their huddle with a little pep in their steps. They're starting to think that they're starting to dominate the line of scrimmage.
A Miami first down, that one going for a gain of 11. Here's Gaskin, and he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
He's had success on this drive, but not on this play.
Finally, they bowed up defensively. I think they were determined not to let him take it pretty much all the way down the field.
Yeah, it looks like they handled their run responsibilities correctly this time. What we call them run fits, everyone was in the right place.
First and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. And he'll give it here to his running back. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. Tua going to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Miami. Adam Shaheen, his second touchdown on the season. And the Dolphins able to get this back within a touchdown. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And they are back down to the 500 mark after 2 straight losses. And, Charles, this is a team that, to be frank, their play has really dropped off the last couple of weeks.
And, Brandon, I think there's a sense around the building that they can't let this losing streak get any worse than it is. Because if they were to lose here and fall below 500, then you're playing catch-up the rest of the way. They've got to take a stand and make it stop right now.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. That's good for a Cleveland first down, an 11-yard pickup. Now it's Hunt. It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it second and 4.
Now, Brandon, that's the way you want to run the football. There should almost be quote bubbles above the offense right now. Bam, boom, biff. That's how they feel good about moving the football.
Mayfield able to find Hunt out of the backfield. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 38-yard line. A really nice pickup of 14 yards, and it moves the sticks. A run for Nick Chubb. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be second and 8.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held him to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. Second and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the first down marker, and now it's third down. Mayfield leaves it for Hunt on the draw. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Losing 2 yards that time, and now it's fourth down. And Hopkins' kick is good. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. That was perfect. From distance, he steps up, knocks it right down Main Street.
And Main Street's celebrating right now with him, aren't they? I love the mechanics of the whole thing. Snap, hold, everything was right on target, and the blocking was perfect, and he executed so well.
The Dolphins at the line, ready for their next drive. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Right off the bat, it's a first down to start the drive, 12 yards. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Here's Tagovailoa on first and 10. To a hit, and the ball is out. But I think a Dolphin was able to fall on it. Yes, they'll keep possession here. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. So they keep the ball, but work to do on second and long. Tua sets up to pass it. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
My first thought is surprise, because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
On third down, they'll try and pick it up with a counter. And he'll take this one up close to the 25-yard line. Now the Browns will use the first of their 3 timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside.
Here's Sterling Hoffrichter now,
as he'll kick it away for the second time. It's a 42-yard punt. They keep him to just a yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Cleveland offense ready to go. There's really no reason to change what they've been doing to this point. They've got the lead. They've looked
into a sea of defenders and intercepted.
Picked up by Xavier Howard. They are in an interception mood on defense. Had 2 nice interceptions a week ago. Now 2 here in the first half.
Yeah, we call it ball hawking. And the only way to truly be good ball hawks is not guessing. It's not just simply anticipation. It's study and understanding what they like to do and beating them to the spot and creating big plays.
Well, they're watching the film, and it's working.
On first down, Tagovailoa. He'll get this out wide to Gaskin.
And able to get this down inside the 15, either the 13 or 14 before he's out of bounds. It's a gain of 7, and that'll bring up second down. Looking to pass. Tua. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. Tagovailoa going to try and throw on third down. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. Now the Browns signal for the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. And he missed it. He missed it just wide of that left upright. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is.
Well, this winds up an empty possession. Everything looked okay. He just never got the ball on target. And knowing him, he'll be disappointed with that effort.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. The drive starting with a first down, 11 yards on that pickup. Mayfield. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Here's Mayfield. There goes a deep ball. End zone. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down. So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. They'll throw again. Here's Mayfield.
He'll get this one underneath to Hunt.
And he'll take this to the 47, but no further, as they get him down well short of the line to gain. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. It'll be 37 yards there on the punt. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And we'll see how they want to play this. Just a little over 20 seconds to go.
He's going deep for Brown.
Oh, and Tua going to be intercepted for the 3rd time.
Picked up by Denzel Ward.
And the Browns are going to have it here just past the 25.
15 seconds, all that remains for this first half as they come up 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. So we have, due to time constraints, we move you forward in today's broadcast to the beginning of the 3rd quarter.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always to you and the gang in Orlando as we welcome everyone back in for quarter number 3.
The Browns are going to get the second half kickoff, and they've got this lead as well as we are back and underway.
And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And they're down on the scoreboard. Sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you...
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today.
Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah.
And he is going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. They run. Chubb. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line.
81 yards rushing for him here as he starts to draw closer to a 1,000-yard campaign.
On second down, it's Hunt. Officially, it's no gain on the play, and they'll remain a few inches shy of a first with 3rd down looming.
Mayfield looks to throw.
He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line.
This defense coming out after the half, and if that plays any indicator, Charles, maybe a little refreshed and refocused here for quarters 3 and 4.
Yeah, they did really well on that one. That's exactly what they need to keep doing if they want to change their fortunes in this game.
So the lead grows here incrementally, but I think the way their defense is playing, you feel okay with just getting 3.
They've definitely been stout so far, but now that could all change because if one guy gets loose for 70 yards, this is a different game. But as it stands, field goals are good. Just keep adding to that lead.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6. Another run with Gaskin. 2 yards the gain there, and now they're left with a 3rd and about 4 for a first.
Just not a whole lot of room to operate there on that carry.
No, not at all. They did a really nice job staying in their proper places and not allowing any lanes to open up.
Forced out to his left. And he'll be out of bounds right at the 40.
Good work on the scamper by Tagovailoa. It's a first down. A play fake for Gaskin. Now Tua.
And his throw is incomplete.
We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away.
So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 38. And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4. 2nd and 6.
Coming up on a 2nd and 6.
Here's Tua. And he finds Parker here, complete. And down to the 20 he'll go before heading out of bounds.
Tua to Parker there for the Miami first. So the challenge there does not go their way. This will indeed remain a completed pass.
Now a throw to the end zone on first down, but it winds up incomplete.
Yeah, that one sailed on him. You've got to make sure you give your receiver a chance to come down inbounds because they are very gifted. They'll make the circus catches, but they make them out of bounds. That does you no good.
Meanwhile, Tua's throw complete here to his receiver, Brown.
And they'll get this down to the 10. Brown, his first catch. It's a first down. Now a handoff here to his running back. And running room hard to come by here. He gets it down to the 8. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. The handoff as they run the counter play. And they'll get this from the 8 to the 5. Pickup of 3. And it looks like a nickel set now for the Browns on 3rd down. Here's Tagovailoa to throw. The quick slant caught. Touchdown, Dolphins. Mike Gesicki, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Dolphins have got it back to a one-score game. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And the lead will shrink to 6. That one in the books as a 12-play drive. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback. The Browns drive about to get started. Pretty important third-quarter drive for them. Momentum has sort of shifted the other direction after that last touchdown as they nurse this small lead. 90 yards rushing for him so far as his terrific season continues here. They'll come up now on 2nd and a yard. Mayfield gives this one to Hunt. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. To throw, Mayfield. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked up by Xavier Howard. And the Dolphins are going to take possession here at their own 33. So that time the pressure got home just as he was releasing the football and caused the pick.
And what it did was it disrupted that fragile balance of the mechanics of throwing the football. You know, from the footwork to being able to actually throw it downfield. If one piece of that puzzle gets disrupted, it affects the entire chance of success.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. This offense thankful, I'm sure, to have the football back, but also, Charles, after a long drive of their own, they've got to be a little weary.
Yeah, I would agree with that, and what you have to do to combat it, try and get fresh legs in where you can, especially the skill positions. And then for the offensive line, instead of attacking, maybe slow the tempo down a little bit, let them catch their breath.
And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at 2nd down.
Well, that's just a pile of bodies there, and that's when you kind of find out who's a tough guy, right? Who can stand up and make a play. It's only a 3-yard run, but for both sides, they had to walk away from that feeling like, okay, I can stand up when the going gets tough in here.
And for the Browns, a nickel set here on 3rd down. Off the play action, Tagovailoa. Open receiver here, complete, it's Parker. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. A very nice pickup of 33 yards. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on 1st down. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. It's complete to Brown, right side. 6 yards is the pickup, and that'll lead to a 3rd down. This drive, it's been a good mix. 3 passing plays, 3 runs, hitting on all 3 of those passes, and the last one putting him in the red zone.
So wouldn't you think play action right here? Because you've got the ability and had the ability to run it and throw it. Go play action and take your shot.
And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Grant Delpit. And the Browns are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 7. So pass interference, the call there. Always, this is, Charles, such a subjective call. You agree with the penalty?
Well, from where we're standing right now, I think the officials are tightening things up here in the 2nd half. Maybe a defender gets away with that.
And Browns got it. Touchdown, Miami. Antonio Brown. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Dolphins have tied it. Now they can take the lead with an extra point. Extra point up and good by Sanders. And that will put them on top here in the 3rd. Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. The return man down to a knee, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. Baker Mayfield leads the offense out for their next possession. He's likely still kicking himself from the interception last drive that wound up leading to a go-ahead score.
And he's going to assume all that came with that one, all right? That's all on him, but he also knows he's got to erase it from his mind and get back out there. This drive, very important.
They'll come up now 2nd and 4 from the 31. Throwing, Mayfield. And he's got the hook up to Landry. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Mayfield on target to Landry for a Browns first down. Mayfield hands it off to Chubb. Oh, he bowls over him. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. 101 yards for him on the ground now, as he has been terrific here this afternoon. A first down throw for Mayfield. And this one nearly picked off. Kind of surprising to see a defender of this caliber let it get away, but get away it does, and it's 2nd down. On 2nd and 10, Mayfield. It's caught over the middle, Hooper. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 32-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues. Now they return to the ground game. Chubb. Chubb will have the first down and much more. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Nick Chubb, his 10th touchdown of the season, 2nd of the game. And once again, the Browns are back in front. Mayfield going to try to throw for the 2. It's complete. And he is into the end zone to bump the lead up 2 more. And around the goal line, especially on 2-point tries, sometimes the QB's best friend is that big target, the tight end.
I love how you described it because you know he's going to have some length and some catch radius as well as a big body to keep people away from the football.
The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked, but you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll be brought down at what's going to turn out to be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter as this is shaping up for a good finish. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
Well, any lane that might have been open there was closed pretty quickly, and that was because the defensive front, they won that battle at the point of attack at the line of scrimmage. They used great leverage, held their spot, and stacked him up.
And nowhere really to go there. He'll take this up just shy of midfield. Now 3rd down is looming, a pickup of 2 on first down and just 1 yard there. And now here is another interception. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And he returns it into enemy territory. Down to the 45-yard line. Following the interception, Mayfield. And finding the tight end, Hooper. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. 14 yards, and it's a Cleveland first down. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
So 1st and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. Chubb. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. The lone man in the backfield here is Chubb on 2nd and goal. Mayfield now. And he's got his tight end. It's Hooper for the Browns touchdown. Austin Hooper. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Browns look like they're about to put an end to their two-game losing streak as they add on to their lead. Hopkins with the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. This will be fielded inside the 5. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive.
And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here.
And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
And this one is incomplete.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, fourth quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. He's going to go up top again. And he's got it. What a catch on the sideline. Well, that's how you convert on third down with an explosive gain of 34. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. They'll get forward for 3 down to the 16-yard line. Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete.
That was a touchdown if he could have hung on. Instead, it was a well-timed collision to jar that one free.
Throwing is Tagovailoa on third down here. And this will be incomplete. Boy, can you believe this? That one probably should have been picked too. Instead, it's fourth down. Center's kick is good. And that will get the disadvantage now back down to 11. So the 3 points there, and CD, that helps them inch a bit closer.
Yeah, partner, when you're losing, any points you see go on the board in your favor, you're happy to take them.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this fourth quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
23 yards on the pickup there and a first. Just a terrific run there, Charles, from a running back who is so compact and powerful, and that strength was on display there. Open man is QT, complete. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. They go with Chubb on second down. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. 2 yards, good enough for a first. Now Mayfield. Throwing right, and that's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. Just what the Browns needed there. Good for a gain of 17. Mayfield on first down. Got an open man. It's QT. Now the ball comes loose. And this is picked up by the Dolphins. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And now, as with every potential turnover, they're going to take a second look at this. So that one overturned. They say the knee was down, and that will not be ruled a foul. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. Chubb. An 8-yard touchdown run. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is up to 18 now. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Waddle is going to elect to not bring this out, and instead his guys will begin at the 25-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out.
And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by John Johnson. And the Browns are in great shape here as they take over at their 46-yard line. They start on the ground with Nick Chubb.
And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. And now we see Bryant yet to pop up. Still down following that play.
They go play action. Mayfield.
While the traders take a look, we'll step aside.
And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down. Mayfield on play action. Pressure comes and down goes Baker Mayfield.
We've watched this a long time, and I still don't believe we get it. Third and long, why are you calling play action?
Yeah, because they're not going to bite defensively, right?
No, not at all. I did have a coach explain to me years ago that for some teams, that's how they have to deal with pass protection and their line blocking. But to me, it seems silly.
Yeah, well, they're silly, and it leads to a play action sack. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the offense will take over with a new set of downs. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And that is knocked away in the middle of the field and incomplete.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Eric Wilson. And he's going to return it to the 21-yard line. On first down, they'll run with Chubb. And they give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6. And again, it's Chubb. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after. The Browns on third down. They've struggled to the tune of 2 for 8 so far. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. Swings this out for Hunt. Touchdown, Browns! Kareem Hunt with his 2nd TD of the game, his 6th on the year. And the Browns take advantage of field position on the turnover to cash this one in. Hopkins with the extra point, and they open the lead up now to 25. Sanchez now, he'll kick it away following the touchdown. Taken in at the 3. Oh, a good return up past the 30. He's at the 40, 20, 10, and he will score. Touchdown, Miami.
That's how you get fired up, baby. That's how you get fired up.
It's been a back-and-forth game, a lot of points on the board, and that return right there kind of indicative of how this thing's gone.
Yeah, you've seen both teams go at it, and as you just pointed out, both of them have found the end zone. But just like in boxing, you know the blow that hurts the most? The one you didn't see coming, and that often is the case when it comes in special teams.
And we will not see an attempt to match that return touchdown, as this will be a touchback and bring it out to the 25. The Browns drive about to get started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth quarter lead. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. It's just their first. They'll be down to 2 remaining as we step aside here in the fourth quarter. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. They'll try and wind down some clock with Chubb. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The Dolphins going to take their second timeout. That's going to be their second. They'll be left with one more plus the 2-minute warning, and we'll be back. On third down, here's Hunt. Shifts by him, and he's going to be stopped here a few yards short of the first as the tackle is made at the 33. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts. That will be their third and final stoppage as they'll only have the 2-minute warning now remaining. And he deserves a bronze leg as he gets this one away. Waddle now to return it. 8 yards on the return following a punt of 41.
Tua and the rest of the Dolphin offense back out on the field.
And that interception that ended their previous drive likely also ended any shot they had at victory.
Yeah, long road back from here, no doubt about that one. But let's face it, if you're going to go out there and compete, you want to try and end on a strong note, don't you?
Absolutely. It won't end in a victory like you said, but they can maybe take something positive out of this one. To throw on 2nd and 10. Tua. And this is Parker, complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Catch number 40 for him on the year. It's a first down. From the gun, it's Tua. Steps away to his left. Now he'll let it go deep down the left sideline. It's caught inside the 25. Let's go, boys. Let's go. That one good for 37 yards. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So the Dolphins have it as we welcome you back in. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. Going to throw deep for the end zone.
And this ball incomplete. Looked very much to be a catchable ball and could not hang on. 2nd down coming up.
From the 21, it's 2nd and 10. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. And my goodness, another interception. John Johnson with the INT.
And the Brownsons are going to take over at their own 28-yard line.
Game in hand, the offense takes the knee. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. 3rd down, now even tougher. 3rd and 13 after that loss of a yard. Down to one knee goes Mayfield, and that's all she wrote. And that knee will do it. So they snap the losing streak. Always a good feeling.
Yeah, I don't know if this one right here when they're taking a knee is as much exultation as exhalation, right? They just breathe a sigh of relief. Finally got a win. Needed one desperately.